Wait, what?
And it's called Cowboy.
Alright. So, he just accidentally almost called someone, so that's the beginning of the podcast. Welcome.
And then fell off a chair as well, to boot.
Make sure you do not press that X button this time, Shadow, because you will legitimately cancel the recording if you do that, and that would not be wise. That would be very, very upsetting. Because we have attempted this a lot. we have legitimately attempted this a lot now. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am RobertDragonFire, and this is the co-host to the podcast, aka
Shadow Someone.
And yeah, this isn't actually the first episode, but we're going to be calling it the first episode since we rebranded. Because we weren't really paying much attention to it. So we basically abandoned it and then we just continued doing our own stuff. But first topic I physically actually want to talk about is United Magic Gaming. Now, how long ago was it, by the way, Shadow, that we actually first started United Magic Gaming? Do you remember? No.
I think it was nearly 2 years ago, I think. Maybe.
Nearly 2 years, like... yeah, it was 2017. It was back in October. We actually started the channel, and
pretty much 2.5 years.
You never guess how many views in total we actually had before we just stopped uploading.
Probably about 20k or something like that.
We have 11,151 views on the United Magic Gaming channel.
Well, and I will say, I used to have, what was it, about nearly 50k before I prioritised a lot of my videos, and then it dropped right the way down to a K.
Yeah, legit. You used to be in the 50k section when it came in the views, but because of Copper and everything like that, a lot of videos, not everyone's channel, even my own, they're all privated and stuff like that. But the thing I want to talk about is the sheer fact we don't actually record for United Magic Gaming anymore.
Nope.
Our first video was actually a welcome video. Did you know that?
Yep.
Legit. And right now, every video is actually deemed for inappropriate. You physically have to be a certain age to watch any of the videos, because few of the members back in the day actually wanted all the videos privatized. I didn't want that at all. I don't know if you actually wanted that, but apparently, it was supposedly a unanimous decision with that. I wasn't there for the first voting, so I had to go with the group. But I decided just to age restrict all the videos, because it wasn't me that wanted the videos gone. I just went with the group, so I age restricted, and I was just waiting for someone else to private them if someone actually wanted them privated.
Well, I actually got outvoted.
Nah. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, they're all privated. So, I mean, we actually started a channel, and it was a non-talking introduction video, so it was, man. It was legitimate just me walking about my Minecraft world looking at signs.
Indeed.
And the original, funny thing is, see, the first person to comment on the channel was actually Rubber. He legit, yeah, he was the first person to ever comment on our YouTube channel, Rubble.
Can you remember what the comment was?
His comment was the word "sure." I'm actually looking at it right now. But yeah, the original group was actually you and I, my friend. Like, we were the main people. We first kicked off the channel. It was just a pet project in a way. The channel was never meant to be a proper channel. I'm sad to say this, because there's actually so many people who came from United Magic Gaming's channel to see this video, and they're gonna be like, wait, it's not a proper channel. So I want to apologize to you guys, but the channel was meant to end. I'm saying this now, even you didn't know this, but it was legitimately meant to end in 2018. 2018 was legitimate the day for United Magic Gaming to say something now, if you know what I mean.
We.
Because that was it was the date that we first started. Like, we first created the channel, but that wasn't the first video. Our first video was actually uploaded 2018, the 5th of February.
Aye.
And that was meant to be the only year for the channel. But we ended up creating more. Once it was just me and you, from then it expanded from me, you, and Blue Wizard.
Yeah. And more members. We had more people in our expansion.
We ended up having more people. We ended up with, like, you know, Becky. And after that, it was just you, me, Wizard, and Becky for a while. And then we had some people, but I don't think they were legitimate members. They were just people that actually tried to hang out with us. Well, I was happy from the hang with us. There was that guy in Arrow. You remember him? That guy in Arrow. He used to hang out with us, and his brother as well. I can't remember his brother's username. It was like something to do with Penguin or anything like that. But they used to hang out with us all the time, especially when we did record. We shouted out them quite a lot on that channel as well.
Indeed. Well, you did. I didn't really.
Yeah, I did. I shouted them out a lot because, you know, I appreciate everything that they guys were trying to do and help us out and stuff like that. Becky was actually the youngest member of UnitedMagicGaming, wasn't he?
Yeah, and I used to be second oldest.
You were the second oldest, but nowadays you'd be classed as the youngest, didn't you?
I was second youngest for a time. Well, most of the time.
Yeah, because right now I'm in my 20s. Like, I'm 20 years old, and you are, I can't remember. You
18.
Yeah, you're 18 now. But when you first joined, I think you were just like 16 or something.
I think it was 16, yeah.
Insane how time fucking flies, isn't it?
Actually, that might have been 15. It depends.
And then the first girl we ever actually had on the channel, that was actually Trinity. Trinity was actually the first female to join UnitedMagicGaming, which was insane.
Picture proved that we were.
Yeah, a lot of people thought we
sexist.
were. I found it funny. I'm not gonna lie here, but a lot of comments were deleted from UnitedMagicGaming giving the shit out. A lot of people thought we were just nothing but sexist people, and then some people were actually complaining the shit out there was no female member of UnitedMagicGaming at that point in time. But in that point in time, it was still considered as Fly Penguin Army. And then, then Trinity ended up leaving Fly Penguin Army, and that was hilarious because that was meant to be the entire channel's name. Like, for a long time, it was meant to be Fly Penguin Army.
Before I overruled it,
but it wasn't doing well at all, was it, that name? Because the first few videos we only get barely scraping like 5-10 views.
Yeah.
And I blamed it on the channel name. It turns out it was the channel name because since we changed it to the name you choose, mate, UnitedMagicGaming. Yeah. Because that was legitimate all your idea. We ended up getting got more views and stuff like that.
Indeed.
Then we ended up getting, as you were saying, sorry I cut you off there. I apologise.
I mean, there was one bit of controversy where somebody was trying to steal our video.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, and then we ended up going, oh, I remember this one drama. It was when Trinity was actually a member of the UnitedMagicGaming at the time. We ended up having these people at FCNX. You remember those racist fat fucks? They ended up joining. Yes, there's a legitimate 11-hour stream, legitimately titled and racist YouTubers joined a comment. It's legit name being racist, being horrible, and they went after Trinity, which I believe was wrong. It should not have happened. Just because she was actually just a lassie. Because she was a girl, they'd say they go after her while all sexism and stuff like that, and legit, that annoyed me a lot.
You did?
Like, even now, that shit still annoys me, the fact they got away with it. Despite me exposed them on the Moments of Robot series that I used to do. Like, they were exposed twice for that shit. I don't think I will be able to, not until I get a computer. Like, all this is going to be edited on the PlayStation, so...
Yeah.
Sadly. But I can, if I'm able to, I'll get a screenshot that will appear in a little bit for people watching as I'm editing. Hopefully, that will help out a little bit. But, yeah, after that, Trinity ended up leaving, and... and not only that, before she did leave, like, after all that, I met Tiny for the first time. You introduced me to
Pretty
Tiny, and I think it was the first game was legitimately Call of Duty, and then some dude had a swastika as his emblem, but it was actually dicks. So there was,
yeah,
you remember that?
spawned
You remember
that spawned
the infinite moment of swastika. And the worst part is, when we first met him, he had his audio sharing off. So in that video, which is still up to this day on my YouTube channel, it's just me and you. It's still up on my channel. It's just you. I can't remember the name of the episode, but it's legitimately just me and you just screaming and laughing at the word swastika the entire time.
Oh yeah.
So that's awkward in itself. So it's insane. And then we ended up meeting Johnny as well, whose link will be in the description down below, guys. You should check out. He makes a lot of Mario Kart videos. It's pretty damn good. So you guys can check that out. You got a free pug there. A free pug. I'm gonna say free plug.
A free pug? Can I get a free pug?
I want a free dog. Hook me up with a dog. I want a pet dog. Jesus Christ. And we basically honorary enrolled Jazzy as a member as well, since she was a friend. Same with your local. Your local didn't really do YouTube, but he was another honorary role to UnitedMagicGaming.
Still is.
And then there was Chloe. Chloe ended up joining us as well after we all met during a game of Jackbox as well.
Which was streamed by yours truly.
Yeah, it was one of your streams. We all ended up meeting, and then we ended up becoming great friends with Chloe, and yeah, pretty much it. She ended up joining UnitedMagicGaming. And pretty much after that, Corp ended up hitting. A lot of members became scared of it. So you're not going to find any videos, from Chloe or even Tiny. They've privated all the stuff. Wizard, he doesn't actually upload anymore. Blue Wizard, he doesn't upload. His last video was a Fortnite video, I believe. Which was
Cringe night.
It was either a year ago or 8 months ago it was. But
I'll double check.
Yeah, you should check just in case I'm getting my facts wrong. But you also went through that stage. You ended up privating your videos as well. Was Corpa the reason that you did that as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're starting to come back at least. That's the main thing.
I mean, I've re-uploaded some of the good quality videos.
Even after everyone ended up agreeing to stay away from YouTube, I didn't. YouTube, for me personally, YouTube was actually helping my depression. Making videos and stuff like that actually helped me. So I could never think about physically leaving YouTube altogether, like stop making content. I knew, yes, I'll be risking copper. I might get fined and anything like that, depending on how my content was seen. But at that point, I don't think everyone properly, like 100% understood. Like, we had small ideas, small details of it, but I don't think anyone 100% knew what it was.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I'm doing perfectly fine on YouTube. Like, I'm still doing the stuff I used to do, but it's, it's more towards the community side, like commentary and that nowadays, than gaming. That's why I have my own gaming channel now, another free plug. And I'm still doing quite well as well when it comes to all that. And then UnitedMagicGaming ended up coming back for one last run. Just to get a couple of videos out on that. But then after that, the group sort of distanced themselves from the channel pretty much, and we all ended up saying sayonara. I don't think it was bad terms, to be honest with you. I think we all legit just left in good terms and decided to call it quits with stuff like that.
Yeah. Indeed.
I mean, some of the members, we still talk to each other, but, not all members and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, things are fine. There was no 100% bad terms or anything like that, so. But yeah, the last video I ever made was me just letting everyone know that the channel was just gone.
Becoming an archive.
It's still there. It's never going to come off YouTube, but it's legitimate an archive channel where if you want to watch all your favourite moments of UnitedMagicGaming from the beginning of the channel to the last episode, then feel free to do that in the link down below.
Well, at least it survived into 2020. Just.
I'm surprised it's 2018. Like I said, it was legitimately meant to disappear within that 1 year. And everyone ended up boosting it to 200 subscribers. We legit did hit 200 subscribers, but then because we wanted keeping up to date with videos and because it wasn't a host that people wanted a lot of the time. Like, half the time when I was hosting, they didn't want me. They actually wanted Tiny to be the host. And when he was hosting, they wanted someone else to be the host. And then when you're hosting, they wanted someone else to be the host. It was just a cycle of they want a new host each time. Because we had so many members, they did expect all members to be a host at one point or another.
I think particularly some of the fans weren't very keen when I did Jackbox streams, to be
They
fair.
were not. I think it's the sheer fact that it's because you already have that on your channel, and since your audience on your actual channel is different from UnitedMagicGaming, they're not too keen on Jackbox at all.
Similar.
We had more 20 to 40-year-olds watching us than anything. Well, you had less than that, but yeah, a lot of them they hated Jackbox. A lot of viewers did not like Jackbox at all. Like even I stopped playing it for a long time because I just got sick of it. Like that's how bad Jackbox was getting.
Yeah.
Also, I think it was to show how you confused the audience by putting a huge fucking number like 100 and something. Even though it was a different channel, so you should have just put it as episode 1 since it was a different channel altogether. Yeah, it was insane.
Like my mistake.
Oh man, but seriously, Jesus Christ. But yeah, also on another topic, I had a very popular YouTuber comment on video bang.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you showing me this.
I'm shocked. I've been hyped all fucking day because of it. Like, I have not shut up about it, even though I should shut up about it. But I have not shut up about it.
Oh yeah, it was at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I messaged you saying, "Yo, I had this YouTuber." It was Miniminter, the guy from the Sidemen.
You mean MM7 Games?
Who is Miniminter? That's his gaming channel. MM7 Games is Miniminter's gaming channel, so it is. His gaming channel has 4.8 million subscribers.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Are you feeling alright?
His actual channel, he's got 8.42 million subscribers.
8.42, yeah.
And the reason for it was, and I also searched this myself, I found it hilarious that every single reaction video I've looked at, no one has him commenting on his video. I'm the only person he's actually commented on, and I am fucking honoured. I am like so goddamn honoured he actually commented on my video because I wasn't expecting anyone like Miniminter to actually see my video of all people, and it just filled me with so much happiness. Like, I'm insanely happy. The video now.
Newsflash.
What?
Sorry. I will say, there has been a new. Well, the first game for Jackbox 7 is being released, has been announced, and you'll like this very much, Robert.
I doubt it is Jackbox.
Quiplash 3. That's right, Quiplash 3.
I mean, it sounds okay, but if that's the only new thing added, then I'm not interested.
No, it's the first game of 5 to be announced.
I'm guessing they're just going to add the old ones. I'm sorry, but when it comes to Jackbox, I think I'm just gone from it. I don't want to be associated to Jackbox anymore when it comes to playing it and anything like that. It's no longer a game I enjoy, to be honest with you.
And another news flash, the games for March 2020 from PlayStation Plus has been announced. And unfortunately, yet again,
I believe Sonic Forces is actually one of the games for
Sonic
PlayStation Plus is
Forces,
coming out next month.
Sonic Forces, and Shadow of the Colossus, which I don't need any of them because I've got both of them.
I'm probably gonna get Shadow Forces. Yes, go away, Sonic. We don't want a Sonic Forces game. We want a Shadow Forces game. Just imagine Shadow running. Another game. That's all we need. Another game of Shadow the Hedgehog running about with fucking dual pistols in his hands. Fuck's sake. I don't know if it's worse, Sonic wielding a sword kissing an actual human being, or Shadow pretending he's a goddamn human being, knowing the fact he's got big freaking fingers. There's no way he's going to be able to pull the trigger, and then walk about with dual pistols. Like, Jesus Christ.
I love how we just deviated from the point.
Pretty fucking much. But yeah, pretty much. I'm hyped. I'm really, really hyped right now. It's amazing.
You're overbuzzed.
I am overbuzzed, and I really thank you. And you know what? I'm not buzzed. I'm going to add him in the descriptions down below to this video as well. Go subscribe to Miniminter, go subscribe to his gaming channel, and yeah. But yeah, pretty sure I think we're done talking now, aren't we? I think that's also. Should we wrap this up? Yeah.
Nah. There was something I was going to say.
You have another topic you want to talk about?
Yeah, there was, and I've forgotten it. I should have written this down, but I didn't.
If you can't remember it, we could just do it for the next one.
Hold on.
Well, I have no idea how much of this has actually been recorded, given the fact PlayStation tends to fuck up with recordings. So, for all I know, a good chunk of it has been slashed because of the PlayStation's shitty recording system.
I know how to record it because I got it set to 60 minutes.
I've got it set to 60 minutes as well, but that doesn't help with failed loading, because I can make good video clip like 5 hour long and half of it gets slashed because it ends up glitching out and jumps to the next scene.
That's live stream.
No, that's legitimate recording. I know that because I was editing the video and I happened to notice it slashed the scene out of it on its own and jumped. 1 minute I'm in a cave in Minecraft at night time, and next minute I'm being set on fire outside of the goddamn cave. Which makes zero sense because the editing's crap, so PlayStation, what you gotta do, man? The PS5's meant to be better, but I fucking doubt it.
I believe it's going to be much more expensive.
It's 100% going to be way more expensive. I go to PS5 when PS4 becomes off delete. That's what's happening. But I believe that is all we have time for. So thank you guys for listening. The first proper episode in a while. We're just going to call this episode 1, screw it. Thank you for the first episode, guys. Any last things you want to say before we end the channel?
Any last things? Sayonara for now!
We're off.